Good morning, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe our channel. Trying to grow my fan base here. This is a stock image. I didn't take any pictures yesterday of Carbonate looking over at the Pioneers. This is pretty much what our weather was yesterday though. Very sunny and clear conditions with some cool air. Today, we're going to have a cold start to the morning. We'll look at some temperatures in the region, but it's going to be it's going to then progress to warmer temperatures, about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. So we're going to have clear skies again, with sunny skies, highs in the mid 70s in the valley floor. And that's going to be our last day of high pressure before low sinks into the west and brings us weather. Tomorrow, clouds increase throughout the day with the chance of rain and thunder showers in the evening hours. Kind of keep track of that and inform you what's going on tomorrow morning. But southwest flow comes back into the region tomorrow. So I forgot to mention there might be a chance of some wildfire smoke entering the area later today, but I wasn't really seeing that on the forecast maps. And looking ahead, Labor Day weekend is looking pretty wet and cooler temperatures. That southwest flow is going to feed monsoonal air into the region, and that's just going to stay with us, I think, until Tuesday or Wednesday. So let's get into it. Looking around at temperatures of weather stations, currently Friedman Memorial is at 43 degrees Fahrenheit, so pretty cold. We haven't seen those temperatures since springtime. It's actually 40 degrees here at China Garden, so we're in a little bit of a cold sink. Moving north, Ketchum's 38, so kind of just getting to be patchy frost. And then moving up to Stanley, we're, I think I saw 29, yeah. At the Stanley Ranger Station, we're at 29 degrees, so hopefully everyone up there has their vegetables covered. All right, let's move on. So like I mentioned today, highs are going to be in the mid 70s in the valley, and progressively get warmer tomorrow, and then through the weekend, temperatures are going to drop into the 60s. You can see our rain is going to enter maybe tomorrow afternoon, like late afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. timing. And then throughout the weekend, we're just going to get scattered thunder showers and storms. So like right now for Haley, this projection, the MBM model is showing for 6/10 of an inch, which is pretty good rain. Not as much as that last tropical storm laid on us, but good moisture coming in. So on this channel, I'm going to kind of start out with the basics and then kind of dive deeper into all the forecast maps and more of the jargon. So please leave me some feedback because I'm more than willing to change the format up, but this is kind of just what I'm thinking will interest most people. So we have this area low pressure here, just south of British Columbia. That's going to be sinking down the coast today into Oregon and eventually just remain stationary in California here. And that's going to help kind of be the catalyst for spinning up monsoonal moisture right into Idaho for us. So that should kind of pick up Saturday into Saturday night. Looked like some of the biggest totals. And this is looking at the lower level water vapor map. So all this dry air is going to continue to stay this like west zonal flow where it's pretty much from west to east, the winds. That's going to help guard us from not getting fire smoke today and keep those temperatures nice and warm. It also helps with that really cold overnight temperatures. And you can see that moisture kind of working its way down south. That closed low is still overhead to the northeast, That's keeping all the clouds out of our area. So we'll look at the cloud forecast here, starting now, just right around now. So you'll see there's a bunch of cirrus clouds, that red coloring. Those are those clouds that indicate storms coming. The initial clouds you'll see, high altitude clouds. That starts coming into our area. It might hit kind of the Sawtooth a little bit this morning, but for the most part, we're going to have clear, sunny skies again today. That system is going to start moving in tomorrow morning. You can see clouds start to roll in as the day starts right here for Friday. And we're just going to kind of have cloudy pockets of sun probably. And then it starts feeding in moisture tomorrow night. Let's look at the HRRR model. It's the high resolution rapid refresh. That's just a 36-hour model of what rain is going to look like here. That's what this map's looking at. So you can see that moisture coming in from the west, nothing for today. We start moving into tomorrow, and it starts building over Utah there, coming up the Great Basin straight towards us. It's going to really hit southeast Idaho more, but if you look, it starts really kind of cranking at the end there. You can see some pretty good, try to keep this stationary here. You can see some pretty good cells moving up just to the southeast of Blaine County. So it looks like, we'll kind of check these models in the morning, but it looks like we can have a pretty good line of cells coming through. We'll see if that kind of moisture holds intact when the temperatures start falling. Usually that daytime heating helps amplify this stuff. So that's the 48-hour outlook. And so this is for Friday to 6 p.m. So we're going to be kind of maybe getting a little bit of moisture, maybe a tenth of an inch, but not too much. Friday night comes in a little bit harder. You can see up to a quarter of an inch of rain. Up by Hyman Peak, it's going to start maybe a half inch of rain, and then up into the Sawtooth here. If you're not familiar with this layout, this is from the NWS out of Pocatello, has stacked the avalanche forecast zones on this map. So this is kind of a nice winter tool, but looking at the QPFs, it is really nice in the summertime because that'll tell you how much rain is falling or how much water equivalent in winter months. Saturday, that rain continues, and then Saturday night looks like when it's going to be the wettest, most productive for the area. We'll be getting more rain here in the valley, but you can see the Pioneers are going to be getting an onslaught of it in the Smoky Mountains as well. All right. Last thing I got for us is the smoke forecast for today. So this is again a HRRR forecast, 36 hours out. You can see the zonal flow now is kind of keeping the smoke out of the area. But as that southwest flow begins to come dominant again, it's going to start pushing all the smoke back into our region. So it doesn't look like huge amounts of smoke, but we are probably going to see some of that. And that's all I got for you today. Tune in tomorrow. I'll have a weekend update for those of you going out and camping, climbing, hiking, backpacking for the long holiday weekend. Keep you informed on what I'm seeing here. Thanks again, and subscribe and like. Have a good day.